Your passport is your means of identification in your country, the country of residence where you're currently in, and all countries all over the world. In other words, globally, your passport or international passport, as it may be called sometimes, is your number one means of identification. Now, without your international passport, without your passport, as some of us might also call it, you cannot travel from one country to another. Fine, you might be able to travel within your country, like the country you're from. You can travel within your country without your international passport. But if you have to travel outside of your country, then you will have to need international passports. So your international passport is the means of identification for you who wants to travel outside your country. And now, when you are outside your country and you are in another person's country, you are in another person's land that is not your country, then your passport becomes your number one means of identification and registration of every other details, every other document that will be required for you to get a resident ID card or a permanent ID card that will be used in place of your international passport. Therefore, it means your passport is very, very important. And if it gets lost, it can be used to impersonate you. Someone might use it to make some wrong transactions, which might implicate you. Someone might use it to report that this person did something when you actually did not do it. So it is very, very essential that your passport should be kept, at the most safe at all times to ensure they don't get missing, stolen, or lost. Now, if you have a problem with your passport, like you have a missing, stolen passport, or your passport is being withheld by your sponsor, it is being withheld forcefully by your sponsors, this video is for you, because I will tell you how to get a new passport and how to get back your passport from your sponsor. Let's get started. Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel. How are you doing today? Trust you are good. Okay, in today's video I want to share another important information with you, especially to some of us, or a majority of us, who are having issues with our passports. We are having issues with our international passports. Either they are stolen, either they are missing, we don't know where we kept them, or it is being withheld by our sponsors that we worked with or we are still working for. So if I will start with those who have stolen or missing passport, like you cannot find your passport for some time now. So if you are among these categories, the first thing you should do is this. First thing you should do is immediately you realize it is missing, or after watching this video, please go to the nearest police station in the Emirates where your visa is stamped, like in the Emirates where your visa is, and make a police report. This is very, very important. Make a police report and then write a letter using a company letterhead. The letter should be in Arabic. When you go to the typing centers, they will do this for you. So in the letter, you have to state that you cannot find your passport, either because it is missing or it was stolen by someone. This should be stated in the letter, and then the letter should be directed to the GDRFA. This is the first step. It's the first thing to do when you have a missing passport or a stolen passport. The second thing you have to do when you have a missing passport after visiting the police station is to visit the government office so they can put a stamp on the police reports and the letters that you made. This is what is going to make the letters to the police station more valid. Like, it makes your report more valid. It's like an attestation, you know. So you have to visit some government offices to do this. So now I will tell you what government offices you need to go and what documents you need to submit. Okay, so if you are to visit the government offices, the documents that you will submit are in two categories depending on what category you fall into. If you are under a sponsorship by a company, and if you are under a sponsorship for the family like a husband visa, a wife visa, your son, your daughter, you know, parents sponsorship, then you definitely submit different documents. So for now, let's start first with those who are under the company sponsorship. So for this, you will need to submit the letter you submitted to the police station that the police had to put their own stamp on, the one that was written in Arabic in a company letterhead. That's the first document you will submit. Secondly, you will need to submit your own 2 passport size photograph. If you can get a recent picture, that will be better. Thirdly, you will be required to submit a photocopy of the original passport that was missing. So I suggest everyone try to have photocopy of your passport, just in case, you know, you never can tell. Have photocopies of your international passport just for reference, because you might need it just like for now. And lastly, a photocopy of the company trade license and establishment card. This is very important. These are the 4 documents you will need to submit if you are under a company sponsorship. And if you are under a family sponsorship, these are the documents you would submit. You will be needing a signed letter from your sponsor in Arabic, and secondly, you'll be needing your sponsor's passport and visa page. I think basically that's the only 2 things that will be required if you are on family sponsorship. Please note that if you are on family sponsorship and you are below the ages of 18, it is very, very important that your parents or one of your parents come with you, because you're a minor, you know. So you need like a guardian, or you need like a chaperone, or your parents should be there with you. And now you have your documents ready and you are set up to visit the government office, the government parastatals. What are the 3 government offices you need to go to get approval stamps? These are the government offices you need to visit: Emirates Court, Public Prosecution Department, and the GDRFA, that is the General Directorate of Residency and Foreign Affairs. So after getting the stamps from the 3 different government parastatals that I have just mentioned, you have to take all the documents back to the police station where you made the initial report, and they will in turn give to you, after citing the stamps on the document, the document that is called a lost passport certificate. This lost passport certificate is what you in turn will use to make application to apply for renew passports. We are almost there, right? Yes, we are almost there. The next thing will be to apply for your new passport. You have to apply for your new passport. To apply for your new passport, you have to go to your consulate. Yes, you have to get to your consulate to apply for your new passport. This is basically the final stage of getting your new passport. And so congratulations, you'll be given your new passport. And when your new passport is given, it's blank. You need your residence visa or your visa, whatever visa type you're using, re-stamped in your passport, just like it was in your previous passport that was stolen or that was withheld. To do this, you have to visit the GDRFA, and you'll be needing some documents to do this. So the documents you'll be needing for this is 3 recent size passport photograph, the lost passport certificate that you got from the police station previously, if you remember. You'll also be needing a copy of the original international passport that was missing. You'll be needing your Emirates ID card, you'll be needing the new passport that you just collected from your the one you just collected from your consulate, that's you just collected it from your embassy. And finally, you'll be needing your company declaration letter on your lost passport. That is if you are on company sponsorship, but if you are on family sponsorship, that wouldn't be required. And so those are the basic steps that you need, you know. And congratulations, you will get back your passport. And hopefully this time around you have to be more careful, you know. You should be very, very careful. Your international passport is very, very, very important. Please handle with care, keep safely. You see, the process of getting back your international passport is not an easy one. It's quite taxing. When I say it's quite taxing, I mean it's quite taxing. So at least after going through the stress, I believe you will be more careful, you know, with the way you handle it, with the way you keep it, you know, where you keep it. And yeah, you should be more conscious, like security wise, you should be more at alert. And then for those of you whose passport is being withheld by your sponsors, by your Arababs, you know, for those working as house help, for those working as cleaners, or for those working as sales lady, or for those working wherever you're working, as long as you know that your passport is being forcefully, I use the word forcefully, withheld from you. You know, you are done with your visa, you've cancelled your visa, and your boss still refuses to give you back your passport. Or you just finished your you're on visit visa, and maybe you're on like a test period, and then they were with your passport, and then it's time for them to issue you a resident visa for 2 years or 3 years, and they have refused to give you your resident visa, and also withheld your passport. They refuse to give you your passport. Please, I would advise, go straight to the police station. Go straight to the police station closest to you if your visa has not been applied. So I wouldn't say go to the police station where your visa was stamped or where your visit visa or resident visa isn't. So go to the closest police station close to you and make a report, and I assure you help will come from that section. So do you think this video has been helpful to you? Okay, so please, if you know this video has been helpful to you, please give this video a thumbs up sign by clicking on the like button. Comment on the comment sections. Ask me any question you want to ask me about your passport, your lost passport, issues you have. Maybe you have friends, families, relations that are having issues with their passport, so that I can advise to the best of my knowledge what to do if any of the cases are cases outside what I have mentioned. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. For my new subscribers that are watching this video for the first time, please remember to click on the like button. Share this video with your friends and subscribe. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much. Without you guys, really, I don't know where I would have been, because you guys are like my strength and you are my motivators. So keep doing what you're doing to make me stronger and stronger and stronger. Keep subscribing, keep inviting people to the family, keep watching the videos till the end, keep sharing, keep commenting, keep liking, and grow the community. I will see you guys in my next video. Before I go, if there is any other kind of video or any questions you would want me to address, please be kind enough to drop it in the comment section, and I'll assure you I'll do something about it, and I will make a research and do some presentation, make a video about it. I'll see you in another video. Take good care. Bye.